This is Schizophrenia, Knowing What the Voices Are and How to Deal with Them. Written by Dwayne Winstons. Narrated by Ric Chetter. Chapter 1. The 5 Things Everybody Ought to Understand About Schizophrenia. Some who have schizophrenia have spoken up and have tried to clarify the mistaken beliefs about schizophrenia. Here's what one person wanted to say. I've coped with schizophrenia for 10 years, and there are questions that apparently always pop up whenever I trust somebody enough to divulge my analysis. There are also things that catch me off guard about the state of knowledge surrounding significant mental disorders that I'd love to face. Those myths perpetuate the preconception surrounding mental disorder, and someone needs to eliminate them. Here, in no particular order, are 5 things you should know about schizophrenia. 1. We aren't violent. Many research studies have revealed that individuals with significant mental disorders are more likely to be the victims of violent criminal activity than the wrongdoers. Naturally, the stories surrounding school shootings and massacres suggest that only the ones with mental disorders commit these criminal activities. While those people could have mental illness concerns, evil is not an inherent aspect of mental disorder. People with mental disorder are some of the most sensitive, creative, and kind people you will ever meet. We're all just struggling to fight both this misconception and the things in our heads. 2. We are still regular people. Simply because we have a mental illness does not mean we're any less human. We still think and feel, sometimes more deeply than others. If we do something unusual, we're just reacting to the important things our brain is telling us. We are just trying to cope with our environment, and in some cases, our minds play tricks on us. We're just as frightened as you are, maybe more. 3. Schizophrenia is not split personalities. It's a huge misconception that schizophrenia is the same as dissociative identity disorder. These are 2 different conditions, but thanks to Hollywood and the media, people have come to believe that schizophrenia and dissociative identity disorder are the same thing. While schizophrenia in Latin means of 2 minds, it does not mean there are 2 different personalities inside of us. We suffer from something called psychosis, and this infers that the primary facet of schizophrenia is the belief that we see or hear or experience things that aren't there. Whether it is a misconception or a hallucination or paranoia, the most important takeaway is that we are experiencing something which is not real. Sometimes we do not know this fact, and because of that, we tend to get confused about things. 4. We're definitely not lost causes. There's an idea among people both inside and outside of the mental health field that schizophrenia is a life sentence of minimal abilities and an inability to operate typically in society. However, it's absolutely nothing more than a health problem, an illness that can be handled and overcome. While we might never get rid of it.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?